The Old Sheldon Church ruin near Yemassee is one of those must-see places in South Carolina. The church ruins and its surrounding cemetery are simply awe-inspiring. There's no other term for it. It's a place that, if given a chance, helps the visitor understand what South Carolina is all about, to better understand this remarkable state's history and culture. Or so it seemed to me, anyway. That Old Sheldon Church is easy to find. Next time you find yourself driving on I-95, just turn off at exit 38. Then head east for a couple of miles on Route 68, better known as the Yemassee Highway. Follow the sign to Old Sheldon Church Road. The site's about 4 miles down that road on your left. You can't miss it. Old Sheldon Church Road is another of those delightful South Carolina byways we talk about here. Well paved, but it's fairly narrow. That combination seems to encourage folks to drive faster here than they should. So be sure when you reach the church to turn into the spacious parking lot on the right-hand side, rather than trying to park along the road itself, even if there appears to be room when you arrive. From there, walk across the road, through the iron gate, and on into the church ruins grounds. I stopped here for a visit the day before Christmas, 2010, on the way home from 5 days of camping on the ocean shore at Hunting Island State Park near Beaufort. The weather couldn't have been better. Cool enough even to discourage any biting insects for one thing, and sunny, just the right combination. Nobody else was around, so I was able to wander the grounds at will. What is there about this site that makes it so impressive? I've been asking myself that question all day, and still don't have a satisfactory answer. But it has to be a combination of things. Perhaps first, in contrast to some other sites that have even more real historic importance than Old Sheldon Church, this site, as you can see here, has been recognized and is tended, cared for. The paths are cleared, grass is planted and mowed, even the autumn leaves have been collected. Clearly, it's a place that matters enough to someone, or to some group, to keep it up. Not just a pile of bricks and rubble that requires extensive interpretation of its importance. Another factor, of course, is the majestic architecture of Prince William's Parish Church at Sheldon. You don't have to know that it's the first Greek revival building in North America to be impressed. Architecture is well beyond my academic expertise, but even I can appreciate the beauty of these Tuscan columns and tall arches. Indeed, I have the feeling that the structure in its current state is more inspiring than it would be with the original gable roof, windows, and interior intact. Today, we visitors are required to fill those in through our imaginations. Just look at the brickwork here. Since its construction in the 1750s, it's survived attack by British troops during the Revolutionary War, rebuilt, and then attacked and desecrated by the troops of General Oliver Howard under William Tecumseh Sherman's command near the close of the Civil War. The British, at least, had the justification that Patriot forces in the area were using the church and surrounding tombs to store powder and shot. And I've read nothing about the British troops desecrating surrounding graves or stabling horses in the sanctuary during their punitive raid. Be sure while you're here to allow enough time for a leisurely walk around the church grounds and cemetery, while giving the area, of course, the respect due any cemetery. Here are a couple of the more impressive above-ground burial vaults behind the church. Bull family relatives have been buried here for a very long time, including William Bull, who initially supported construction of this structure. The trees around the church grounds Especially the beautifully shaped live oaks appear to be very old, some almost certainly dating from at or near the time of original construction. They, too, have managed somehow to weather the assaults of invading armies and later desecrators. These moss-draped trees help to establish the ethereal atmosphere of this inspiring site. I almost wonder if each one of them isn't named. So there you have it, the Old Sheldon Church ruins near Yemassee, South Carolina. These photos hardly do justice to the magnificence of this site. You'll just have to stop and see for yourself next time you're in the vicinity. You're sure to leave with a better understanding of South Carolina's history and culture.